Well, they did it. They finally fixed the turning animations. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus is almost here, and today I wanted to take a look at everything new and impressive with the game. Are these games truly an open-ended experience? Well, we can't find out until the game is officially out, but let's take a look at what we have so far. And unfortunately, I can't talk much about leaks since, well, number one, I'd like the game to be a surprise, and I don't want to be removed. Alright, so far, battles appear completely seamless, not just the opening, but also the end. Though this makes me wonder about learning new moves. You see, we have a system that tells us how much EXP we gain, and it functions seamlessly, but what about learning new moves? We see here that Starly learns a new move. Now, everything continues after that, and I was thinking maybe since Starly was lower level, it didn't need to forget moves, so does it pull you into a menu when you want to learn new moves? Or does it pull you into a menu when your Pokemon wants to evolve? I think it would be really cool if Pokemon could evolve like they do in the anime during a battle, or at least in the overworld. Now, for catching, of course we have this new thing in the overworld where you can catch Pokemon just like that, but now we have blueberries, pears, cherries that we can pelt at Pokemon. And then, well, the Pokemon doesn't actually eat it, but we can't have everything we want. Then you can catch it by surprise. Now, there are a lot of things that just happened in this one scene, so if you look to the right, we have a ball of mud collected, which most likely has the opposite effect of a berry, and might put the Pokemon in an angered state. Now, also in this angered state, it looks like you won't be able to throw Pokeballs at the Pokemon without having to calm it down with one of your own. And it looks like Pokemon that get easily angered, if you throw your Pokemon at them, and you catch them off guard, then it doesn't look like they'll be able to attack the first turn. Now, for Agile style and Strong style, I can't exactly wrap my head around completely, but if I were to guess, I would say Agile style means that on the next turn you might be able to attack a little faster, although the Strong style will be more effective than Agile style. But I think for us to understand this feature a little bit more in depth, we're just gonna have to wait for the game to come out. Now let's take a look at some of the game's environments. And the first area that we are shown is called the Obsidian Fieldlands, which looks to be your starting area. I mean, it's called Aspiration Hill. Now, while this area looks decent, it still suffers from pop-ins, although they're a lot better than Sword and Shield. Now, the area is apparently filled with Pokemon, even though there's like 3 Bidoof over here. But we're not playing Pokemon for its graphics, so let's continue with this open aspect. What happens when you use the Deer Ride Pokemon? Now, this seems like a really obscure question, but remember how horses worked in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? How they were designed to move automatically without hitting any trees? I don't think Game Freak will go this far with them, but since they've clearly took a lot of inspiration from the games, I also wonder how it treats hitting Pokemon with your deer. What if you got attacked by a wild Pokemon? In Zelda, if you ran over an animal, this is what we call a drive-by. Now, I think one of the bigger elements in this game will be missions and requests. This is sort of the only news we have about story elements besides the characters. If we end up having a story, missions seem to be what advances the main story, while requests are simply just side quests. Though the first side quests presented to us don't seem the most interesting, however, they show the game does seem to have depth. We see how to sneak up on Shinx, and it looks confirmed that there are different sized Pokemon, for the first time ever in a Pokemon game. Now, will this be a good game? I think the game will end up being a fairly seamless experience. There will definitely be stuff to enjoy in the Hisui region. But at the end of the day, it is Game Freak. They made Sword and Shield, but I'm hoping they don't abandon this game's concept and gimmicks like they did with Dynamax Mega Evolution. Now, if they release DLC for the game, I'll definitely buy it, but I definitely say these games are worth looking into if you haven't already. But that has been everything. Leave a like because that would be brilliant. Thank you for watching.